Hi, I'm Nicole Kirby, Director of Communication Services, and I'd like to welcome you to our 2021 Virtual Service Awards celebration. During this pandemic, we're coming up with new twists on our Park Hill traditions. Earlier this week, we had a socially distanced celebration for our retirees. Check out the video online if you haven't already. Tonight, we're going to recognize our staff for their years of service. We're going to celebrate our Spirit Award winners. We're going to honor the Board of Education's choice for their Employee Booster Award. And we're going to cap off the evening by unveiling our Support Employee of the Year and our Teacher of the Year. Thank you to the Planning Committee members who made these events possible. Samantha Fitzgerald, Dr. Linda Kaiser, Paul Lewis, Mickey Plummer-Shepard, Dr. Bill Redinger, Angela Wooldridge, and Kara Zachney.
Hello, I'm Paul Kelly, Assistant Superintendent for Business and Technology, and each year I have the privilege of presenting the District Employee Service Awards. The individuals that receive these recognitions have reached significant milestones in their service to the students, staff, and families of the district. These recognitions not only represent their dedication, but also serves to celebrate their achievement for each Park Hill student every day. This group of employees reflects 247 individuals, and that includes 19 individuals who have provided at least 25 years of service to our district families. I'll begin by recognizing our 5-year award recipients. Sheila Ash, Stephanie Alger, Hannah Bell, Amanda Benjamin, Katie Betts, Carly Birdsong, Joe Blake, Eric Botts, Carly Bowman, Hadley Boyer, James Bruce, Josh Buford, Mitchell Bunnell, Allison Burke, Jared Byrne, David Cantwell, Jennifer Chase, Mark Chastain, Rochelle Sicha, Whitney Cottrell, Christina Courtney, Angela Craps, Jenny Daniel, Rachel Danley, Susan Davidson, Brooke Dorr, Josh Dorr, Alyssa Douglas, Delicia Draper, Kathleen Duffy, Shannon Fall, Josh Falls, Andrew Felix, Terry Fennelly, Samantha Fitzgerald, Denise Franklin, Tom Fromm, Brady Fromm, Clay Fulgham, Nicholas Gardner, Courtney Gibson, Sophia Gutchess, Cassie Grantham, Alyssa Grip, Kevin Halfman, Amy Hand, Juanita Hausman, Marissa Henderson, Leslie Herdman, Aaron Laddick, Lauren Hogel, Patty Holloway, Haley Hoover, Brett Howren, James Hughes, Stephen Honker, Patricia Hyatt, Tyus Jackson, Chantel Jacobs, Tori Janke, Colleen Katzenberger, Christina King, Sarah Knoll, Angela Corti, James Cruz, Sean Levy, Fab Leon, Joni Lipscomb, Stacy Manhout, Bonnie Maloney, Elizabeth McBride, Michael McDonald, Lisa Meador, Whitley Melton, Jennifer Mickich, Kimberly Moore, Chad Morley, Anna Mutzbauer, Melissa Neely, Shannon Neer, Allie Norris, Chris North, Katie Perry, Jared Pickard, A.J. Purdon, Jackie Qualls, Jean Rogers, Heather Ronnebaum, Stephanie Sachs, Marie Sandridge, Abigail Sanford, Taylor Seidel, Kelly Seymour, Morgan Sheldon, Jordan Simcox, Regina Sims, Nicole Snodgrass, Desiree Spencer, Sarah Stanley, Corey Sterling, Keely Stucker, Nicole Sukenick, Patricia Tate, Nicole Thielen, Tori Tipton, Josiah Trotter, Andrew Treziak, Melody Villalobos, Katie Wagner, Lydia Washington, Morgan Weideman, Cody Wieland, Rachel Wenzel, Curtis Werner, Nathan Werner, Tish Williams, Nicole Williams, Emily Whitler, and Courtney Young. Thank you for your 5 years of service, and now we'll move on to our 10-year service recipients. Trevor Allison, Bob Boone, Megan Bradley, Carl Carney, Tara Crane, Ian Cunliffe, Michaela Kernan, Risha De Crescenzo, Sydney Dingman, Chrissy Frankson, Mandy Freyer, Catherine Giovanni Wessler, Stephanie Goins, Rebecca Hart, Connie Heidenreich, Sarah Hook, Jeff Hurst, Jason Johnston, Jeremy Kaler, Jill Kite, Sarah Longnecker, Matthew Mabry, Diane Markley, Carrie McGuire, Sarah McQuinn, Mary Beth Means, Stephanie Miller, Rebecca Morse, Kevin O'Connor, Michael Panwick, Vivian Peck, Craig Porter, Betsy Praisewater, Marlene Reuter, Kelly Sampson, Tracy Simons, Crystal Smith, Myra Steffens, Ryan Stites, Carrie Walker, and Sandy Yahtzee. Congratulations to our 10-year service recipients. And now to our 15-year recipients. Jefferson Bingham, Harlan Bowser, Sarah Brown, Valerie Butler, Mindy Chase, Frankie Cooper, Terry Daly, Liz Daniels, Steve De La Piedra, Brenna De La Piedra, Henry Duran, Amy Elam, Deanna Fisher, Angela Flores, Caitlin Fudge, Polly Gerke, Vicki Haskell, Eric Hinkle, Jana Holt, Jennifer Jarman Sandow, Sasha Kalis, Tara Kalis, Nate Larson, Katie Monga, Bianca Mayfield Miller, Jane Metzger, Deanna Meyer, Dee Miller, Vicki O'Brien, Kate Padberg, Kate Payne, Brad Peck, Jim Rich, Julia Rabaska, Rob Self, Amanda Shanks, David Showman, Cheryl Sievers, Denise Smith, Alicia Smith, Kristen Soule, Aaron Stolfus, Kathy Thompson, Ryan Turner, Tyler Unsel, Tina Wiedmeyer, Aaron Wilson, Callie Woodland, and Vanessa Zamzow. Thank you to our 15-year recipients. And now we'll move to our 20-year recipients. Jennifer Adair, Joanne Blakely, Jeannie Bolger, Megan Carson, Callie Colvin, John Davis, Carissa Davis, Julie Dye, Myra Flores, Tara Garcia, Tracy Gillespie, Cheryl Goodwin, Lee Heinrichsen, Jorge Herrera, Amy Holliday, Kristen Jacquin, Michelle LaBarca, Kara Langer, Beverly Leach, Carrie Martinson, Courtney Matthews, Amy Meinke, Darcy Monroe, Nicole Natsky, Chris Rusher, Carrie Rowe, Nicole Scott, Damon Smith, Amy Spillman, Stacy Sturm, Tiffany Thomas, Heather Vengely, Kate Wells, and Andy Wilkins. Thank you to our 20-year recipients. And now we'll move on to our 25-year recipients. Paul Bellman, Charles Boyd, J.J. Collins, Janelle DeVille, Rochelle Ecton, Jason Freeman, Patty George, James Godfrey, Sally King, Jennifer Coyne, Jonathan Marsh, Deborah Miller, Lisa Nicholson, Corey Steinhook, Joshua Walker, Beth Weishauer, and Brian Zipfel. Thank you to our 25-year recipients. And now we'll move on to our 30-year recipients. Judy Ritchie and Melanie Smith. Thank you to our 30-year service recipients, and thank you all for your dedication to the Park Hill School District.
Hi, I'm Jamie Dial, Executive Director for Quality and Evaluation, and I am honored to introduce this year's Spirit Award winners. The Spirit Award is for those staff members who've been selected by their buildings and schools as one of the most positive and uplifting people. It is my honor to introduce to you the 2021 winners. Sarah Holmes. Sarah is a positive, relentless believer in teenagers and in Park Hill High School. Her fun and engaging attitude has created a strong and caring sense of community. You can tell she cares about her classes and enjoys working with her students. Darla Hermsen. Darla is full of energy and goes above and beyond to be a positive force at Southeast. She greets everyone by name and with a huge smile and is always willing to help. She can be found doing all sorts of tasks to try to make things easier for others. Our next one is Jeff Reno. Jeff has taken on the challenge of online teaching this year, and he works hard to learn new ways to engage his students. He is always the first to participate in school spirit days and is always willing to lend a helping hand to others. Jordan Bryant Curry. Jordan loves Renner so much. She's always positive and engaged with the staff and students. She has wonderful energy when teaching and working with all students K through 5. She is just so fun. Hannah Durham. Hannah is so caring and genuine. She truly cares about each student and encourages them. She jumps in wherever help is needed and doesn't mind going the extra mile. She's always smiling and ready to get to work with the kids. Our next one is Margarita Araiza. Margarita is always positive, considerate, and helpful, and she is a champion for equity and diversity at Congress. In fact, she's leading a new Equity and Access Committee for students. Margarita also just earned the Missouri's Outstanding Beginning Teacher Award. Bravo. Katie Betts. Katie is all in. She will do anything it takes to help kids and teachers. She builds confidence in students as they tackle challenges in math, and she supports teachers with planning for high levels of student engagement and deep problem solving. Abby Sanford. Abby has done several community connecting activities this year with English Landing families and has continued the innovative learning experiences for Eagles in the library. The kids get excited about her projects, and she goes above and beyond to make activities engaging. Our next award winner, Jason Allen. Jason shows his Walden spirit every single day. He can be seen working with students by encouraging them and building relationships. From tutoring students to covering for teachers in their classrooms to cleaning the school, Jason always jumps in to help. He is a rock star and truly demonstrates the value of being a Jaguar. Vicki Woods. Vicki has stepped in as a temporary nutrition service support staff member to run the district frozen meal and hot meal pickup programs. She took charge and has helped create and modify the programs as our districts and communities' needs have evolved during the pandemic. She has been flexible and willing to do whatever's required to provide meal support to our families. Our next winner, Carrie Sattola. Carrie lives life to the fullest and puts 150% into everything she does, including her work at Graydon. She is upbeat, positive, and always willing to take on new tasks and opportunities with a smile. Carrie is truly an asset to the Graydon community, and her spirit lights up any room she is in. Our next award winner is Hannah Davis. Hannah's genuine, spirit-filled, and competitive nature brings pride and happiness to Plaza. She has the best ideas for student and staff activities and always gives 150% on the fun competitions at school. Her students always seem eager to participate in school activities with a fun team spirit. Elizabeth Brockhoff. Elizabeth has led the Park Hill South Music Department with compassion and a student-centered vision for the past 13 years as department chairperson. She has developed a vocal music program where students can perform at the highest of competition and showcase levels. She has a tremendous heart and cares about her students and her colleagues with genuine concern. Our next award winner is Kerry Hyatt. Kerry's dedication to students has been very evident with online learning this year. She's always kind and positive and strives to bring out the best in students. Kerry greets the car riders every day with a smile, shines a spotlight on student announcements, and shows genuine care for others. Brandon Palmer. Brandon is never seen without a great attitude and a smile. He's always willing to lend a helping hand and has so much patience and grace. Brandon always shows Panther pride. Our next award winner, Katie McDaniel. Katie has an incredibly bright, happy personality. She takes new, unique challenges head on and always has a positive attitude. This year, she has worked extra hard to support families of students who've been at home, including multiple home visits, private one-on-one Zooms, and countless phone calls to ensure families can be successful. Our next award winner, Sherry Ballard. Sherry provides uplifting support for all her 3- and 4-year-old learners every day. She creates a classroom environment where all kids want to love and support each other, and she explores new concepts alongside kids with excitement and genuine interest. Sherry loves to teach preschool and to be creative, inquisitive, and problem solvers. Bianca Mayfield Miller. Bianca truly takes the time to learn about each individual family and their unique needs. She listens and determines what works best for each situation. Her calm and gentle approach reassures any student that they can succeed, and with her patience, consistency, and compassion, students are able to flourish under her care. Our next award winner, Kelly Seymour. Kelly genuinely cares about all the people at LEAD. She has a laugh that will brighten any room or hallway or building. She never lets her colleagues settle for anything less than their best as a LEAD community, and she listens and cares when colleagues are having a bad day. She is a true leader. Our next award winner is Eddie Fernandez Alarcon. Eddie is so helpful with issues and is always willing to do any job, from driving the truck, imaging a device, laptop repair, and building support. He is forward-thinking and always tries to simplify processes to make it easier for others. Alison Fetters. Alison is always positive and upbeat. She's willing to help students and teachers at a moment's notice. She is thoughtful in her responses and actions, and students and teachers love her. Jonathan Henderson. From his Batman shoes to his school spirit, Jonathan always has a smile and is student-focused. He is super flexible and jumps in to help whenever it's needed. Congratulations to all of our 2021 Spirit Award winners.
Hello, I'm Janice Boland, Board President. It is my pleasure, on behalf of my fellow Board of Education members, to present the annual Employee Booster Award. This year's recipient has truly been a lifeline to our district through the COVID-19 pandemic. In the past year, she has monitored every CDC update and worked with our local health departments, the State Department of Health and Human Services, and the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education to help guide our district through ever-changing guidelines associated with the pandemic. She led the development of our district's safety precautions. She set up antigen testing for staff and students, and she led our amazing team of nurses in contact tracing and sharing information with our families. Our Employee Booster has also been a valuable resource in providing guidance with safely reopening schools. In addition, she still keeps up with our non-pandemic health needs, supporting all our district nurses and responding to student emergencies. She often attends parent meetings with busy nurses to help them prepare for new students with significant health issues or to address concerns that arise. She strives to know people personally and serve them completely. She's an essential piece of the Health Services Department and one of the main reasons Park Hill has been able to keep students and staff safe at school through the past year. We could not have done it without her work ethic, unconditional support, and advocacy for students' needs. So it is my honor to give this award to Tammy Saylor, Director of Health Services. Congratulations.
Each year, the Support Employee of the Year Award and the Teacher of the Year Award are a highlight of this celebration. This is true more now than ever this year. For both of these awards, it was an extremely difficult decision to select single honorees from among our talented and dedicated professionals. In fact, every single teacher and support staff member in Park Hill has done extraordinary things this year. You all faced down the challenges, uncertainties, and obstacles that came with this global pandemic, and you found a way to keep serving our students and our community. This often meant learning new ways to do your work, creating new solutions to a flood of unexpected problems, and finding new strategies to meet our students' needs. Because each and every one of you deserve recognition for the amazing things you accomplished this year, we decided to do this a little differently this year. That is why, for the 2020-2021 school year, the Support Employee of the Year goes to every support employee in Park Hill, and the Park Hill Teacher of the Year Award goes to every teacher in our district. Let's start with the Support Employee of the Year Award sponsored by Quality Plumbing. Every single category of employees have amazed us with their resilience this year, from the administrative assistants to the custodians to the maintenance workers. We talked to some people in a few different departments around the district to give us an idea of what our support employees accomplished this year. These examples of greatness apply to all of our staff.
Before COVID, our staff ordered their food a month out. We had our menus created.
In the district, we have just under 2 million square feet, which is a lot to clean every day. You know, in the past year, we've cleaned 500 million square feet in this school district. That's a lot.
Pre-COVID, our nurses spend a lot of time just in the beginning getting all the health conditions and alerts ready for their schools, doing immunization, vision and hearing screenings. Our nurses also typically see about 60,000 students per year for visits for health reasons or injury, and they also give about 59,000 medications and treatments.
And it's hard to think back of what normal was like before the pandemic. You think through some of the problems that we faced at that point in time, and they seem pretty minimal.
Then when COVID came, we had to retool, and in a week we had to recreate our program from the ground up.
I think it was roughly like 4,500 devices that we had to try and figure out of how to get those into students' hands to take home before they left.
During that time it did evolve. We did hot meals at 8 of our sites and gave them a cold breakfast for the next morning. Then in addition to that, we began partnering with our social workers and our bus company to provide frozen 5-day meal kits for our students who didn't have transportation to come to our sites.
As a whole department, we needed to figure out how to do virtual learning in days, you know. We haven't been using some of these tools for students to learn from home in a class setting before.
Our nurses have had this huge shift into contact tracing. They've all taken a course through Johns Hopkins, and they do all the contact tracing within their buildings, and they do the quarantines and the isolations and making all of those parent phone calls and just really being an educator on all things COVID.
We spend a lot more time throughout the day with the help of a lot of teachers and students, if they want to get in there and do it too, to help just keep everything up to par and make sure everything's being disinfected properly, which is a lot. There's a lot of doorknobs, there's a lot of sinks, there's a lot of bathrooms.
So for our online students, we have continued the 5-day frozen pickup meals. In addition, we've also done our hot meal pickup and continued that for our hybrid students until that recently ended, with hybrid students going back to full time. And finally, then we've been serving our students that were in person daily throughout the school year. So we've run 3 programs pretty much simultaneously, and that can only be done because my staff were so great.
They do an excellent job every day that they come to work. This year, I'm excited because I feel like the district has really gotten to see how wonderful our nursing staff are, and just the level of education, expertise, compassion that they have for our students and staff and keeping them safe.
My team's been amazing. I couldn't ask for a better team, to be honest with you. They have done a great job, and I just keep asking more and more out of them, and they keep producing it, which I couldn't be more proud of them. It's amazing.
You are the greatest, most caring and flexible, supportive individuals that I could ever hope to work with, and I'm very proud and honored to have you to work with.
I just can't thank them enough for being able to provide amazing support to our school district during this time. They're an amazing group, and they deserve so much more than just a thanks.
Congratulations to all of our support employees for this much-deserved award. Now, let's turn to our Teacher of the Year award, sponsored by Park University. Our teachers were truly heroic this year. They took on monumental tasks, teaching in entirely new ways. Let's take a look at this glimpse into what they achieved this year, brought to us from our former Teachers of the Year.
Pandemic teaching has been different.
There have been new modes of teaching to learn, new emotional burdens to bear, and new regulations and procedures to be implemented.
It has been a lot. Not to mention, many of the normal modes of self-care have been disrupted due to the necessity of social distancing.
But if the last year proved anything, it's that our teachers' creativity and hearts shined the brightest. When students needed an advocate and someone to guide them during distant learning,
our teachers led that charge, learning everything they could to help students continue to excel.
As the new school year began, our fearless teachers threw out the pre-pandemic playbook of Friday assemblies, hugs and high fives, and field trips,
and took on the task of organizing pre-recorded assemblies, elbow bumps, and virtual field trips.
Our teachers are highly involved in committees, initiatives, school-wide projects, district leadership positions, and even coach or sponsor extracurricular activities.
They push themselves to learn more about how they can help serve students even better than they already do. And they are not afraid of a challenge or to try something new and scary, like teaching online.
Our teachers pay attention to the details that mean so much to our students, making them feel cared for and seen as the unique individuals they are.
Their way of communicating and connecting with students is exceptional, even through distance learning.
Morning meetings, in person and on Zoom, are engaging and interactive, and they go out of their way to be inclusive.
Through their strong connections and patience with students, kids feel comfortable and safe to try new concepts.
Teachers, you are an exceptional example of what a leader is in our buildings and online for both our students and staff.
You are the epitome of what it means to help build successful futures, each student, every day.
We are so Park Hill proud of all of you. Congratulations.
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 Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for your dedicated service to the students of the Park Hill School District. Thank you all for joining us for this celebration of our Park Hill employees. We are all so Park Hill proud of each and every one of you. Good night.